Okay, what's up, guys? So, Bird Martinez. I feel like that me and her, we just gonna agree on something else. But more so what she has to say. And, yeah, talking about the Trump wall. But, it's, Trump, the whole Trump wall thing, I just find that whole just imagination of his stupid. Like, why waste your time and money on building this wall? And there's so much more going on in this world that you could be doing something for the good, but instead you're just focusing on his version of the good, not America's good, his version of the good. So yeah, I just find this whole wall thing stupid. But let's see what Bird Martinez, what she has to say about it. Overall, the video got positive feedback, so most likely she said what we're all saying. We don't need no wall. So, anyways, Trump's wall, my opinion, uploaded by Bird Martinez. Make sure you guys go subscribe to her. And that being said,
allow it to happen. If there's a concrete wall in front
yep,
of you,
I posted this.
Go over it, go around it, but get to the other side of that wall.
That is a clip.
He said it himself. He really said it himself. No matter if there's a fucking concrete wall in front of you, you can go over that shit, go under that shit. You always will find a fucking way. And trust me, people, immigrants that will want to come to this country will find a fucking way. People think that this fucking big ass fucking wall is gonna solve the immigration problem, but it's
that's what I wanted to do. People were starting petitions to because I don't know how that petition stuff works. I was like, I ain't trying to give it too much time, but just for the trolls, I wanted to build start a petition on funding to tear that wall down. And there was there was Trump supporters, they were raising $12 million for that. And I'm thinking in my head, what did they say that place was at when there was the places out of water or their water is not safe to drink and things. And I'm like, bro, all these different places where it's all you could be helping homeless, you could be helping kids, you could be helping I think they say it's Flint, Michigan. Where is that place at? I can't even think of the name of it, but it's there's some place that it's they were their water wasn't safe and things. And so I'm like, you could have funded the money for that, you could have funded it for anything, but you didn't. You're funding it for this wall that no one cares about. So
it really won't. This fucking wall is gonna be 2,000 miles. It's gonna go through houses and mountains and all kinds of bullshit. For what?
I know.
To keep immigrants away? Fucking immigrants already in here.
I know.
Are you fucking kidding me? People really think that this shit's gonna solve anything? Back in the day when my dad was here, my dads and my uncles would come here to America, work for 6 months, and then go back to Mexico for 3-4 months, and they would come and go. But then when all that shit started going on, the immigration started getting all crazy, and it got harder and harder, and the the coyote started charging first it was 2,000 to cross the border, then it went to 7,000. So everybody's no, fuck that, we're gonna stay in America. So that's why everybody stayed here. And then how the fuck does it cost $15 billion to build a wall that is not gonna do anything?
I know.
People really believe that shit is gonna fix the immigration problems that's going on? No, it's not gonna fix anything. It's actually gonna keep the immigrants inside. It's
what she's saying, there's immigrants already here, but it's you don't think that they're gonna come out with something where they could just jump that wall or go underneath it, go somewhere. It's all they making it seem that there's that we ain't gonna find a way, or there's or immigrants are not gonna. I may seem like I'm an immigrant, but it's you're gonna make it seem that there's not gonna be a way. I'm with immigrants on this one. If they came here, or if they're wanting to come here because they think America is the best place for them, this is supposed to be the land of opportunity, right? It's supposed to be the land of the free, and it's here it is. It's just you just it's seriously, it's messed up, man. it's seriously messed up. Like me, if it was up to me, I find some way for like immigrants to be here and things. I remember that was one thing that I didn't really like about this whole wall situation, because I remember when Trump, there is like a girl that got killed by an immigrant. And Trump was just like, oh, that's even more so a reason why we need to build this wall. Listen, you got Americans killing Americans all over this country in all 50 states of this country. What? The one time when an immigrant, he doesn't talk about anything else. He doesn't talk about anything else, because since then there's been so many people that has been killed within their own people in this country. He never talks about it. But the one time, then that's when it's just like, oh, it's going to benefit me and my wall thing. I'm like, man, get out of here. That whole wall thing is stupid, man.
Like, come on, are you kidding me? Not all Mexicans are fucking murderers and fucking rapists.
I know.
There is hardworking people in this country.
Exactly.
My father-in-law has worked his ass off all his fucking life. My mother has been working since she got here. I know some of her mentality and the things that she believed in were not right, but everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has things that they're not proud of. Like my father, he got here in 1985. He worked in the field, so he got like a green card, right? But that fool started fucking up. He started getting DUIs. He started getting in trouble. He moved to Alaska because he was running away from the cops. He did some fuckery over there. So guess what? He went to jail for 7 years, and then he got deported. Because if I'm not even against that, if you are here with a green card and you do some, bullshit, of course you need to get deported, because you don't deserve. If you're gonna give.
But it's like, the thing is though, it's like that with everyone. Like because if that's the case, then there's so many American people. It's just like, I mean, yeah, where can you really deport them to and stuff? But it's like there's so many American people that be doing the same thing. Like, I see, this is something that it's a teacher back when I was in middle school. Her kid had got killed by a drunk driver. And I think, yeah, dude, the drunk driver, I don't think he was like an immigrant or anything. Like, dude was from here. So it was like, it's just, it's stupid how it's all like, it's stuff like, even like little things like that and things like, it's like DUIs and all that stuff. Like, of course, like, yeah, like, but to me, it's like, that's, I don't know. If they came here for a reason, then it's just like, give them the treatment just like any other American person or any other person here in America. It's like, don't give them a different treatment. Oh, because you ain't from here. So it's like, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. So, but it's like, yeah, it's like, if you are messing up, then yeah, but I'm all like, there's another way. My thing is that there's always another way, because it's like, if you got family out here and stuff, like, because I don't know when Bert Martinez was born, but it's like, if she was like born around that time and things, and it's just like, he has a kid that he has to worry about. And that's just the one thing that I just really hate about the whole immigration system. Like, if they get deported, they got like a wife and kids and all that stuff that they need to worry about, and they ain't going to be able to see them. Like, I've talked with people, I've heard people's stories, and when they say like they're either their mom or dad or both their parents, someone, I don't know, they get deported, they can't even see their parents. And so it's just that, to me, like, I don't know. I always think of like, okay, there's always another different way, but I guess, I don't know, for Americans' terms and their reasonings and all that, there ain't no other way. So
given the chance to work here, you should behave. How many fucking American like, let's say me, first generation Mexicans become cholos or do bad things, and they go to jail, but they don't get a chance. They don't get deported. They get the chance to stay here. But like my father, he got deported, and then he tried to come back, and then guess what? He got caught, and he went to federal prison for 3 years. And federal prison is no joke. And it's like, it's crazy how people think that a wall is gonna fix the problem.
It's not.
27 to 40% of the immigrants come through in an airplane, and they come with a passport or a visa. But then guess what? Oh, we like America because America is the shit. So they stay here. It's like, people don't think about that. There's airplanes. People will always find a way.
That's
they
true.
Will always find a way, and this fucking
true.
wall is not the solution. It's gonna be so expensive. It's gonna probably, with the taxes, your grandkids and your grandkids' grandkids are gonna still be paying for this fucking bullshit. Trump, I feel like for Trump, this is a fucking, ¿cómo se dice? He's like holding to this because this is like his thing that he wants to do. He wants to fuck over people with. Like, if I don't get my way, I'm just gonna be mad, and I'm the president, and I do what I want. Because this man has
pretty
never
much
struggled in his life. He's never struggled in his life. They need to.
I know, because it was a while ago. He was in some interview talking about, I had it hard growing up. My dad gave me a small loan of $1 million. That's something I will never forget. Because I'm like, dang. The only time I received a small loan of $1 million is when I was playing GTA 5. And it don't even be that sometimes. Like, he's doing more successful than my virtual character in Grand Theft Auto. Like, to me, like, that ain't struggling. That is not struggling and stuff. Like, to where it's just like you had money already in your pocket before you were born. Like, nah, you did not struggle. You did not struggle in things. And so Trump, he's a different character.
Put him in a little house and he has to go to work and come back. He has no idea what people have to go through to eat every day, to have their kids good. Like, Dios mío, people need to really wake up and see that this war is not the solution. Ever since Trump became president, I don't care what people say. They say all this thing, all these facts, statistics, and all this bullshit. But I feel like the fucking country is divided. I feel like it's more okay to be racist. These people, it's not only white people, it's just the mentality. It's the mentality of everybody. Because I feel like racism could go either way. But now I feel like when I go to the store, the other time I went to a store and I walked in, and the lady, she said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yeah. I'm just looking around." And she's like, "Are you able to afford anything here?" Why? Because I look like a freaking beaner. I'm like poor. I'm just looking around. I like to window shop. But it's like,
and I'm just looking at the scenery of her house. She looked like she's doing good for herself. It's people like that, man, that I'm just all like, that's when you just, I don't know, like, it's like you shouldn't give them business, but then again, I'm just like, I just want to go in there and just drop like a bunch of cash on just a bunch of different things in there. That's just, man, it's like, to ask somebody that question, I don't know, I probably would have ended up on World Star cussing someone out, because I'm like, why would you even ask me that? Why would you ask me that? Like, it's funny though, because I'm like, that's why I'm like, I always like, I just wait for someone to ask me a question like that. Like, are you able to afford anything? I'm like, lady, I got $300 headphones on and $200 shoes. Don't ask me a question like that no more. In fact, don't ever ask anybody another question like that. It's like, that's just dumb. Like, I can't wait for the day with someone that asks me that question. I really can't. I really just can't wait for it, because I'm like, I'm hoping I'm wearing my Concord 11 Jordans, and I'm hoping I'm listening to music. Because if they ask me that, I'm like, look at my outfit right now. Okay, just alone, my shoes and headphones cost $500. Do you really want to ask me that? Like, is there any more, questions you want to ask about my money situation and things? Is this like, lady, take your cash yourself over there. Like, please stop. Just don't ask me no more questions.
I get stared down more because I look like a wetbag. Like, it's sad. When I was a little girl, I thought that, when I grew up, that racism was going to be better. I really thought that. I was so naive, and I was so dumb to ever think that, like, things are going to change. Look at us now. It's even worse. For what? We're all brothers and sisters. We're all human beings. We're not.
People don't see that. Racist people do not see that. They see everyone else beneath them. That's just stuff where it's racism. I know racism. It's most likely, it's going to probably be a day where I don't see it, or like that anybody walking the face of this earth, they most likely might not see it, because it's just like, it's so like, I don't like to say it, but it's like, racism is strong. It's a very strong thing. Like, you got people, if they don't say it out loud, they'll say it on the internet, or they'll think it in their mind. Like, it's just this so many things. Like, I'm saying, man, it's just it's something that's never gonna disappear and stuff. So, like, honestly, I have like I think I've told my fair share of racism stories and stuff. I mean, you guys can check the comment sections. I just got called the ugly monkey the other day. It's stuff like that where it's just all like, a person won't say that to you face to face, like unless they're with a crowd of other racist people, but by themselves, that's the thing with racism. Like it's just always something dumb, but it's something that's never going to, it ain't going to leave, it ain't going to go nowhere, so, I mean, look, we elected racist as our president, so, that's just saying something right there.
Like, good and bad in every fucking race, but we shouldn't put other people down, give people a damn chance. And then, the wall's not solving shit. This man, Donald Trump, he pisses me off. He gets on my damn nerves. Just the way that he talks, and he's so arrogant, and he thinks he knows everything, and he's a Mr. Businessman or whatever. But you're a stubborn man. You think you know, but you have no idea. You need to humble yourself and stop it. I wish everybody would just stop it with the hate. And they want this fucking giant wall for no reason. Who does that? When you were little and you would fight with other little kids, what would you do? You go like this. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. That's how it is. That's how I feel it is. He's childish. I know I curse a lot and I know I talk a lot of shit, but I feel like I'm more mature than this man. I know.
Oh, don't yes. The thing, like, it's, if you're comparing the two, like, if someone were to ask me, like, who would you want to see in the country, Bert Martinez or Donald Trump? It's like if Bert Martinez were to get deported, I'm like, okay, well, hold on for a second. Let me pack my good sneakers and my good clothes, all right, and let me take my music and headphones because I'm going right along with her. It's stuff like that where I'm like, I don't even want to be in the same country as somebody like that because it's just all like, you ain't going to get no fair share. You ain't going to get no fair play. So it's like, yeah, of course, like, that's no, Bert Martinez, that ain't even something that should cross your mind. That's just something that you should just know by default. You are way more mature than this man, all right? Don't ever let anybody tell you different, all right? That's just, If anyone tells you different, you make sure you show them this part of the video. Bert Martinez will forever be more mature than Donald Trump, and that's facts, all right? So you can't convince me otherwise. You cannot convince me otherwise. Because like the stuff, like what she's saying, like, yeah, she might cuss a lot, but look at where it's like, look at where her being real, look where it's then landed her. Okay, this girl was on World Star, one of the most viewed videos that day on World Star. And it's just like, and then all of her other videos after that. This video alone right now just shows she's more mature. She's trying to find solutions on how people can come together. Trump, on the other hand, is trying to divide people. So I'm like, it's crazy because he's like, he'll talk so much crap about a person, he'll say so many things about a person, but when it's like a face-to-face confrontation, he has nothing to say. Nothing to say. That's how it was. Who was it? The president of Mexico. Then he do the same thing with them, and he was just all like, he was just like, oh, he's gonna pay for our wall. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. As soon as he came face to face with that man, had nothing to say about the wall. Okay, now Bert Martinez, on the other hand, I could just tell by her character and who she is. Whatever she says on the internet, that's what she's gonna say in real life. So it's, yeah, and it's just like I feel like that's just who she is as a person and things. So that's, like I said, like, you don't, that's something that it shouldn't cross your mind. You're more, like, everyone knows that. If they don't, now make sure I'll tell everyone, Bert Martinez is more mature than Donald Trump. A lot of people are more mature than Donald Trump.
Words and statistics and all this bullshit people like to throw around, but I know what I see and I know what I feel, and this wall is bullshit, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
It is.
And it's not the solution. Every time somebody wants to talk shit to me, build the wall. Just build the wall and take him out of here. That's not how it's gonna work, because we already here, motherfuckers, understand that. But anyways, this is my opinion. Take it or leave it. I fucking said it. Peace.
No, I agree with her. The wall ain't gonna, and it's like, the thing is, that's something that I've kind of already known. It's like the wall ain't gonna change anything. It's like there's still gonna just be so many like just crazy things still happening within America. I just, like, that's something that I don't want. But it's like, I mean, it's already kind of happened. But it's like they just, already the Americans killing Americans already. And it's like, that should just show enough that it's everyone in this country. It's everyone in this country, from white to black to Asian to Hispanic to everyone that is in this country. All the different races, all the different people, they all crazy. They all do crazy stuff. All right, so it's to me, when I hear like this, it's like, oh, it's immigrants. Like, no, it's you. Like the ones that say that immigrants are the worst people to be in this country, the ones that say that, they're the worst ones to be in this country. Like Trump supporters, just the other day, it was Jussie Smollett, the actor from Empire. He got attacked by Trump supporters. You mean to tell me that you guys would rather see that than immigrants helping us? Like, it's, to me, it blows my mind how much people, they talk so much crap about immigrants. Chances are the sidewalks that you done walked in or the unwalked on, the clothes that you're wearing right now, the houses that you're living in, the job that you're working at, immigrants had something to do with it. They had something to do with it. So that's what I'm just all like, when I hear stuff like that, they're like, oh, immigrants don't belong in this country. And I'm like, nah. If anything, this is their country. So, and where did I say that at? I said that somewhere else. Yeah, this is more of immigrants' country than anybody else's country. So it's like, this ain't even our country, because we wasn't even the first ones to be here and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, it's stupid how people think and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Bird Martinez for more videos like this. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Like, subscribe, peace.